Hello and welcome to another show and tell. Um, First, if you like this channel, do subscribe. This time it's about the unboxing of Bar-Lev, the 1973 Arab-Israeli War, Deluxe Third Edition by Compass Games. Game by Chris Fawcett. A game, as it says, about the 1973 October War, or Yom Kippur War as it is also known. This is reiteration, aggiornamento, stuff like that, of a game published in 1973 and then 1977. So Conflict Games Company and Game Designers Workshop, John Hill and Frank Chadwick. Huge fan of Frank Chadwick's designs. So yeah, this is brought to present day standards in gaming. More colors, more colorful, more colors on the map, more colorful counters and such not. The complexity is rated medium. One day, one turn is 1 day. So there are two maps. We'll see about that. The Suez map, and which is actually presented here, and the Golan map with the Golan Heights, the border with between Israel and Syria. Unit scale: battalion, company, some brigades, 1 to 5 players. Suitability for solitaire high, which is music to my ears. Average time to play 5 to 10 hours. One map scenario, 12 plus hours for 2 map game. And I will see about that. It will probably take a couple of weeks, or maybe the larger part of 1 month for me, as I see my schedule and my other commitments, but we'll see about that. So yeah, let's cut to the chase, cut to the shrink wrap, rip it good. Okay, so safety first. We have the nice medium thickness Compass Games standard box, 2 10-sided dice. We have the rules of play, standard paper. I like it. Don't really care about the shiny glossy rulebooks. So very colorful, lots of examples. That's 32 pages. Then we have a playbook in the same vein, with nice artwork you can see on the cover and on the rulebook, with the assault on the Suez and the map of the entire region, Israel, the Sinai front and the Golan front. So Golan front against Syria, Sinai front against Egypt mainly. So yeah, I have setting up the game, a lot of information. This is for the Suez front, and this is for the Golan front. Lots and lots of stuff to place on the map. Command reserves, then one front game with game variation, Jordanian participation, So these are, I believe, some what ifs, because Jordan uh, uh, refused to enter the war. So yeah, this would be improved Arab command and control, improved Israeli mobilization, variable Arab cooperation, Arab non-cooperation, and free setup. So you have a free setup as well. Well, of course, in some respect, in every game you have some degree of leeway if you want to bend a bit the setup. Uh, so yeah, reference work, player notes, designer notes, comprehensive air examples. I like the layout here. So yeah, 28 pages of playbook. Yeah, we have some stacking boxes for the Egyptian armed forces off map. Um, in Arabic, well, with Latin characters, and in Latin characters, A to Z. Then we have Syrian Air Force, display and reserve holding boxes. And then we have the Israeli Air Force for the two fronts, the Suez and the Golan, as well with the reserve holding boxes, one-sided display. Then the Egyptian Air Force, because that was the Syrian Air Force. Then we have some player aids, unit identification chart, air units, the terrain effect chart, a lot of terrain features. Then some fire tables, indirect fire, direct fire, surface to air missile, anti-aircraft artillery, air-to-air table, air-to-ground, airdrop, one-sided. Then another copy of the same one that before. Then another copy of the fire table, player aid chart, and then wait for it, brace for impact. We have a whole bunch of counter sheets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counter sheets. With all sort of counters. You have, well, of course you have variations for the same counter. See, you have silhouette for the for this battalion here, the first battalion, 875X. You have NATO symbols and the same one with silhouette. So I believe every counter has the same option. So that reduces the actual counter supply by roughly, I don't think, or maybe 50 or less %. But that's still a lot of counters. The counter quality is okay, so nice thickness to them, nice colors, nice print. So yeah, we have Godzilla. So we have a lot of stuff going on. Aircraft counters, tank, all sorts of the counters are beautiful. So yeah, very good quality. So the Egyptian army is brown, the Syrian army is green, with the Egyptian reserves are some sort of a lighter brown or maroon or something like that. The Israeli forces are blue. So yeah, a lot of counters, and situational markers like these here, I believe auto supply and other stuff like that. So yeah, that would be a lot of counter clipping. Then we have les pièces de résistance, the maps. I really like the maps. Let's see if we can. Oops. Yeah. So this is the Suez front. You see the Bar-Lev line there. The namesake of the game, based on a well-known Israeli leader from the previous wars. They had a defensive line called the Bar-Lev line, hence the name. North is that way, and you go to south to the Gulf of Suez over there. You can see the Egyptian air cover umbrella positions, the SAM sites and whatnot over there. They're put over there on the map. So yeah, nice. The famous Chinese farm site of some heavy fighting in this war over there. So yeah, it's a nice looking map, a paper map, but not too flimsy of a paper. Good quality. I think it will be flat, and if it won't, then plexiglass is waiting. So we have some tracks over there. That's the operational points and morale track over there for the Egyptians. The turn record chart for the Egyptians is over there. The Israeli morale track is over here, down, and then we have Israeli turn record chart over here in the corner. So a lot of stuff going on, but it's looking rather promising. So the other side of the other front of the conflict is over here, the Golan War, and now north is over here. You see Lebanon over here, which is off limits, and Jordan is off limits too, because they didn't take part in this conflict. They had some arrangements with the Israeli. We have Damascus over there, capital of Syria, but the most part is Over here I have Quneitra, the Quneitra Pass over there, and Mount Hermon, and other points of heavy fighting around here. Sea of Galilee. Then we have some transit boxes here. I know to link it to the other conflict, I believe. Again, turn record charts for the two sides, Israeli and Syrian, operational points and morale tracks for the Syrian over there and the Israeli over here. Again, a lot of things happening, but the point is, I really like the map. The map art is by Knut Grunitz. Really like it. So yeah, this is the Bar-Lev game. Looking forward to digging in. It will be a nice feat if I finish one of these games. I have a preciously little space, but maybe I'll set one front in one room and another front in another room, and I play Fog of War and I don't know, breakdowns in communication, or difficulties in communication between the fronts, or something like that. And maybe because I'll be playing it solo, maybe it will, I don't know, it will be useful because I'll forget stuff on the road and between the two rooms, and yeah, that will be fun. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.